Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. You have been warned enough times and heaven will not repeat it again. Someone in your family who has already passed away is pleading to reveal a hidden truth that only you must hear. God says, this message is for your eyes only. Don't tell anyone. If you ignore this, their voice will fade forever, and you will never know what they tried to say. Open quickly before heaven closes this final door. My beloved child, my precious one, the heavens are trembling with urgency tonight. You have felt that shiver in your chest lately, haven't you? That sudden whisper that made you turn your head, thinking someone was there. It was not your imagination. It was a soul you love, reaching for one last chance to touch you. God has commanded Archangel Michael to break through the veil, to place this message before your eyes, because this is your final chance to hear what has been hidden. Do not take this lightly. You were not brought here by accident. The timing is divine down to the very second. And if you choose to scroll past, heaven itself will close this door forever. But if you stay, if you open your heart, you will hear words that can only be spoken once. They belong to you, and you alone. My child, do you understand what you carry? The prayers of your loved one have been echoing through heaven's halls. They begged God, please, let them hear me just once more. And God said, only if they do not skip this message. This is why Michael stands before you. This is why the angels are gathered around you even now as you read. They are whispering, pleading, stay. Do not miss this. Listen closely. The truth is not only about the past, it is also about your future. If you open fully, you will begin to understand the reason you have felt blocked, why certain blessings slipped away from your hands, why you felt abandoned in moments when you cried out for answers, and now heaven is answering. God says this message will not repeat. This child must listen now. But before we go deeper, Archangel Michael leans in and whispers, Beloved, if you truly desire more messages like this, if you want heaven's doors to open wider for you each day, make sure you stay connected because every time you do, the angels gain another path to reach your spirit. This is how blessings find you faster before the world distracts you. Stay right here. The one you love who has already passed is waiting to speak. And if you leave, you will never know their final truth. So open your heart because what is about to be revealed will shift your destiny forever. My beloved, there is a reason your heart is racing right now. The air feels heavy around you, as if something unseen is near. That presence you feel is not of this world. It is the soul of the one who crossed over, desperate to reach you. They have tried through dreams, through signs, through sudden chills in the night. But you never paused long enough to listen. So heaven placed this message directly in your path. They cannot wait any longer. Their voice is trembling against the veil. And if you ignore them now, they will disappear back into silence. And then, beloved, you will spend your life wondering why something always felt incomplete. The angels say, your loved one carries a truth, a key that unlocks the closed doors of your destiny. This truth holds pain, but also freedom. That is why Michael is here guarding your spirit, even as you read. Heaven does not force, but tonight heaven insists. Do you realize how many times you were warned? Do you see how many delays were placed in your path just so this moment could reach you? You may think you arrived here by chance, but the truth is, heaven has been guiding you for days, gently leading you into the place where your heart would finally open. Beloved child, there is something within you that your family never understood. A legacy, a burden, and also a blessing. The one who has passed knows what you do not know. They are urging you to open your heart because their hidden truth has the power to redirect your entire future. If you listen, they will place into your hands the key to blessings you once prayed for, but believed were denied. But if you turn away, that key will fade and those blessings will be delayed for years. Do you want to remain in darkness, or will you accept the light being placed before you now? Michael leans closer. His sword shines with fire. His voice is no longer gentle. It echoes with power. Do not ignore this. Every delay in your life, every strange pause in your blessings, every moment you questioned why God was silent, this was the reason. Heaven was waiting for you to hear this truth. Heaven was waiting for you to not just see these words, but feel them deep within your soul. This is the final warning, the final chance. God does not repeat what has already been given. Child, do not skip. Do not rush, because you will never receive this chance again. The one who has passed wants to remind you of a night long ago. Do you remember when you could not sleep and felt a sudden warmth touch your shoulder, though no one was there? That was not your imagination. It was them. They whispered then, but your mind was too heavy with worry. Tonight they have been allowed to speak louder. Heaven's mercy has given them this moment, but mercy has its limits. If you close your eyes now, their words will be lost in eternity, and you will never know what they tried to tell you. Can you carry that weight? My precious child, understand this. Everything in your life has been moving toward this moment. Your unanswered prayers, your silent tears, your unexpected heartbreaks, they were not accidents. They were alignment. God was shaping the path that brought you right here, right now. Do not fear what you are about to hear. Yes, it may shake you. Yes, it may break something inside. But it will also build something stronger within you. Heaven does not reveal to destroy. Heaven reveals to restore and heal. What you are about to hear will burn like fire, but cleanse like rain. And even now you are not meant to stay stuck in fear or carry this uncertainty alone without direction. My child, I see the struggle you have been facing, the stress about finances, the silent worries that stay in your heart, and the moments where you feel uncertain about what comes next. You have been asking for peace, and that answer is already on its way. You are not meant to stay stuck in fear. You are meant to walk forward with purpose, with faith, and with clear steps every day. That is why a simple system has been placed in front of you. A 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system. A path where each day brings you a focused prayer, a small financial action, and clear direction to help you move ahead. No pressure, no confusion, just steady progress toward peace and stability. If something inside you feels ready, if you are ready to change your situation, take that first step today. This could be the moment your life begins to change. You will find the link in the description and in the comments below. Before we move deeper, pause with me. Feel the goosebumps on your skin. That is not random. That is them. The one in heaven standing close behind you. They are whispering into your spirit. Please do not turn away now. I have waited too long. I need you to hear me. Do you feel it? That trembling, that ache in your chest. That is their voice pressing against your soul. Beloved, do not silence it. God says, if my child listens, I will open the heavens wider than before. I will restore what was taken. I will redeem what was lost. Can you imagine blessings running toward you? Can you imagine doors opening that once stood firmly closed? That is what happens if you remain. But if you skip, you will never realize how close you came to the miracle. You will live wondering, regretting, aching. That is why Michael stands with his sword drawn, declaring, "Do not move, do not leave. My precious child, you may think the world around you is ordinary, But in this moment, nothing is ordinary. The very walls around you are trembling with the presence of heaven. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit can feel it. Michael is beside you, his wings stretched wide, guarding you from every distraction. And behind him, the one you love, the one who has passed, is waiting, their voice filled with urgency. They cannot hold back any longer. They cannot return tomorrow. Heaven granted them this moment and only this moment to speak through this message. You have been warned many times, haven't you? Those sudden dreams that left you waking in tears. The sound of their name spoken where it should not have been. The strange scent that lingered in your space. Was that not them? Yet you pushed it aside. You told yourself, it is just my mind. But your spirit knew. Heaven had been whispering, but tonight heaven has stopped whispering and has begun to call out louder. My beloved, do not cover your ears this time. Do you understand why this truth matters? Because it carries your next season within it. If you hear it, doors will open. If you ignore it, doors will close. The soul calling out to you from beyond knows something you do not know. They see what your eyes cannot see. They know who stood against you. They know who spoke against your name in places you never entered. And they have pleaded with God for permission to reveal it to you, because only through knowing can you be free. Imagine carrying chains around your ankles without ever realizing it. Tonight, heaven is placing the key before you, but that key will disappear if you skip. My beloved, your destiny carries weight. That is why the battles felt heavier. That is why you cried out asking, why me? Because you were chosen. Not everyone is warned this way. Not everyone has Archangel Michael standing guard with fire in his eyes. But you do, because heaven knows your path leads somewhere greater. And the enemy knows it as well. That is why confusion surrounded you. That is why lies were whispered into your mind, telling you you are not enough. You are not loved. You are forgotten. But those were not truths. Tonight, truth is rising before you. Place your hand on your chest. Do you feel that warmth, that trembling? That is not fear. That is recognition. Your spirit already knows this is more than words. It is a doorway, and if you step through, you will step into the answers you have been asking God for. Heaven does not waste moments. Heaven does not send Michael without urgency. That is why you must not ignore this. Do not let doubt take this from you. Do not let distraction pull you away. This is the moment, child. The one who loves you, who left this earth, remembers a promise they made to you. Do you remember their final days? Do you remember their last words? There was something they tried to say but could not. They left carrying silence, and heaven has allowed them to complete it through this message. Their soul has been restless, not because of pain, but because of urgency. They do not want you to miss what they tried to tell you. And now, if you listen, you will finally understand why things unfolded the way they did. They whisper, please, do not ignore me. Do not let this chance fade. Do you hear it? That is not imagination. That is them reaching your spirit, the ringing in your ears, the sudden chills, the heaviness around you. It is their presence. And Archangel Michael says, listen closely because the truth they carry will guard your future. My beloved, God is not cruel. God does not tease his children. When he says, final warning, it is because every other way has already been tried. This message is mercy stretched to its edge. After this, heaven will fall silent. That is why you must not turn away. Do you know how many people ask for signs and never receive them? Yet for you, heaven is breaking through the veil just to reach you. Do not take this lightly. Do not dismiss it. Every delay in your life, every tear you cried at night, every moment you wondered why blessings did not arrive, this was the reason. Heaven was waiting until you were ready for this truth. Because if it came earlier, you would not have believed it. But now your heart is open, your spirit is listening, and heaven says, now is the time, not tomorrow, not later. Now, beloved child, pause for a moment. Take a breath. Close your eyes and feel the stillness around you. That is not emptiness, it is presence. The presence of the one you love. They are near. They are waiting for you to lean closer. Can you feel their touch near your shoulder? Can you feel the warmth even though no one is there? That is them. Heaven allows this only for a moment. Do not run. Do not push it away. This is what you have been praying for. And now understand this, your future is about to change. God has promised that if you listen completely, chains will break. Curses will end. The cycle that repeated in your family will stop with you. But it requires obedience. It requires your attention. You must not skip this message because every word is building the bridge that will carry you from pain into promise. But before we move deeper, Archangel Michael leans forward and speaks to you with fierce eyes. Beloved, if you want more of heaven's truth to find you, don't just listen once and forget. Stay connected. Subscribe to this flow of messages because it is not entertainment, it is alignment. Every time you return, every time you stay, the angels gain permission to speak louder, clearer, faster. Don't let heaven's voice be a stranger to you. Let it be your daily companion. Yes, my beloved, do not underestimate that. Your obedience opens doors in the spirit. That is why staying close matters. Heaven moves where faith moves. Now listen again. The one you love is saying, I know what they hid from you. I know what they tried to bury, and I cannot rest until you know too. Do you feel that ache in your chest? That is their words pressing into your heart. They are desperate, but within that desperation, there is deep love. They are not here to harm you. They are here to free you. This truth may feel heavy at first. It may even bring tears to your eyes. But after those tears, you will feel lighter. You will feel the chains break. Because truth may sting, but it heals. Heaven never reveals to shame. It reveals to restore. That is why God says, do not run from this. Embrace it. My beloved child, you must understand something important. Heaven does not chase those who refuse to listen. Heaven knocks once, twice, 3 times. But when the final knock comes, the door either opens or closes forever. This message is that final knock. That is why Archangel Michael's voice is not gentle today. It carries the sound of eternity. He is saying, my child, open your heart right now. Do not let fear distract you. Do not let doubt steal this moment. What you are about to hear is not a story. It is your truth. It is the cry of the one you love, standing at the edge of eternity, asking for one final moment to speak. Do you feel your heartbeat racing faster? That is no accident. Heaven is drawing closer to you, and your spirit recognizes it. For so long you asked God for answers. You said, why am I suffering? Why do I feel so alone? Why does everything fall apart when it feels whole? And God, in His mercy, has allowed this voice from heaven to reach you. The one you lost is not silent. They are speaking now through the fire of the Spirit, and they are saying, if only you knew what was hidden, your tears would have made sense. If only you knew the truth, you would have stopped blaming yourself. The truth, my beloved, is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to heal you. But healing always begins with exposure. The one in heaven has seen what you could not see. They have watched people smile in your face, yet speak against you when you turned away. They have seen hands that appeared to help you, but quietly worked against you. They have seen betrayal buried so deeply you could never have uncovered it alone. And they are begging to tell you now, because if you do not know, you will continue trusting the wrong people. You will keep walking blindly into traps you never deserved. My child, Michael whispers, this is why heaven intervened. This is why warnings came again and again. Because your future is too valuable to be lost in deception. That is why you must not live now. If you ignore this, you will not just lose words. You will lose the shield God tried to place over your destiny. You will lose answers that could have saved you years of pain. This is not about curiosity. It is about protection. Heaven does not play with moments like this. The one who loves you, whose soul has crossed over, is trembling as they speak. They say, I tried to tell you before I left. I tried to make you understand, but my time was short and my voice was weak. Now God has allowed me to finish it. Please, do not ignore me. Their voice is heavy yet filled with love. They are not here to frighten you. They are here to protect you. They are here so that what they could not complete in life will not be lost forever. My beloved, think back to the last time you prayed in tears. Do you remember saying, God, give me a sign? Do you remember feeling like heaven was silent? This moment is the answer to that prayer. The silence is broken. The veil is lifted. You are not reading this by accident. Your steps, your choices, even the delays in your day, everything aligns so this message could reach you. Do not call it coincidence. It is destiny. Archangel Michael lifts his sword, and with it comes a command. Child of light, if you open your spirit fully now, blessings will follow you. If you harden your heart, delays will remain. Do you understand the weight of this? You are standing at a turning point in your life. This is not just another day. This is the day heaven chose to reveal what was hidden. That is why your body feels different right now, because your soul knows this moment is sacred. Beloved, the truth is this. The one in heaven wants you to know you were never abandoned. All those times you felt left out, overlooked, forgotten, it was not because you were unworthy. It was because God was protecting you from things you could not see. The delays, the heartbreaks, the sudden endings, they were redirections. They were protection in disguise. But someone in your circle tried to twist it. They tried to convince you it was punishment. Tonight, heaven says it was not punishment. It was preservation. And the one in heaven confirms it. Do you feel the tears building in your eyes? Let them fall, because as they fall, chains are breaking. Your loved one is closer than they have been since they crossed over. And they are whispering, I love you. I never left you. I have been watching, praying, waiting for this moment. Please, do not silence me now. Their words are carried by Michael himself, and Michael warns, this is the last time the door will open. My child, do not let this moment pass you by. I see the weight you have been carrying, the quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the sleepless nights where your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace, and your prayers have been heard. This is the answer you have been praying for. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you. A 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system created to guide you gently out of this burden and into peace. Each day you will receive a guided prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you regain control of your life. Nothing overwhelming, nothing complicated. Just small, faithful steps that begin to restore your stability, your confidence, and your peace of mind. If your heart feels ready, if you are tired of carrying this weight alone, then begin today. Do not delay this moment. The link is in the description and in the comments below. And this time, do not ignore what heaven has placed in front of you. After this, heaven will not send this again. My beloved, do you see? This is not only about them. It is about you. Your calling is greater than you realize. That is why the enemy has fought you harder than others. That is why people turned against you. Why lies were spoken. Why doors closed in your face. It was not because you were weak. It was because you were chosen. The enemy attacks what holds value, and you, child, are valuable to heaven. That is why Michael stands guard. That is why this message has reached you. But hear this carefully. If you ignore this, heaven will step back, not in anger, but in finality. God will not force. He loves, but he will not beg. That is why the angels are crying out. Do not skip. Do not delay. Do not let doubt take what was meant for you. You have been warned. This is your last warning. Don't close your ears. Beloved, before I move deeper, Michael leans forward once more with a piercing gaze and says, if you desire to keep hearing heaven's voice in your life, if you want these doors of revelation to remain open, do not just watch and forget. Stay connected. Subscribe to the flow of messages heaven sends, because your spirit needs constant reminders. Every time you return, another chain breaks. Every time you stay, another blessing is released. Do not starve your soul. Feed it daily with the words of heaven. Do you hear that? This is not a casual request. It is an invitation into constant alignment. Heaven wants to walk with you, not just touch you once. And this is how you keep that alignment alive. Now, my child, prepare yourself. The one who loves you is stepping closer. Their voice is trembling, yet it is clear. They say, I know what they did to you. I know who spoke lies about you. I know who held your blessings back through envy and hidden curses. And I cannot rest until you know it too. Do you feel the chill moving across your skin? That is their spirit pressing through. Do not fear it. Receive it. Because what they reveal will finally explain why your life carried storms that were never yours to carry. My beloved child, open your spirit wider now, because the presence of the one you love is drawing nearer. Their energy is strong. Their voice is filled with urgency, and heaven is holding time still so you can receive what they are trying to say. Look at your life. Look at the unanswered questions, the moments when nothing made sense, the nights you cried asking, why me? Tonight those answers are arriving, not through human lips, but through the voice of eternity itself. And if you ignore this, if you dismiss it as nothing, you will lose the one chance you had to finally understand why your journey has felt so heavy. Do not let confusion steal what heaven is placing into your hands. The angels say, my child, the voice of the departed is not here to frighten you. It is here to free you. You have carried burdens that were never yours to carry. You have walked through valleys that were never meant for your feet. People placed their darkness upon you, and you did not even realize it. But heaven saw. Heaven watched as you tried to smile through pain, as you tried to stay strong while feeling broken inside. And tonight, heaven says enough. Tonight, the one you love is here to remove the mask of deception, to reveal the truth that has been hidden from you. If you stay, you will receive it. If you turn away, the mask will remain, and you will continue walking blind. Beloved, your loved one whispers with tears in their voice. I saw what they did to you. I saw how they treated you. I saw what was spoken behind your back. I saw the betrayal you never deserved. And I begged God, please let me tell them. Please let me warn them. Please do not let them walk into the same traps again. That is why this moment is sacred, because heaven agreed. And now through these words, you are being given something rare. The chance to hear truth from beyond. Can you feel the energy around you growing heavier? That is not fear, that is confirmation. Your spirit knows this is not ordinary. Your soul knows this is not random. That is why your skin tingles, why your heart feels like it is pounding. It is because eternity has stepped into your space. Do not push it away. Do not ignore it. Receive it. Because what you are about to hear will not only change your future, it will reshape how you understand your past. My beloved child, Michael raises his voice again. This is your last warning. Do you understand how serious that is? Heaven is merciful, yes. Heaven is patient, yes. But heaven is also holy. And when heaven says final warning, it means the door will not remain open forever. If you listen now, blessings will flow like a river. If you ignore it, silence will fall, and you will never know what was meant for you. Do not test heaven's patience. Do not gamble with eternity. This moment is a gift, and gifts can be lost if they are refused. The one you love is crying out, "Please hear me. Please do not let this be wasted." Their voice is filled with love, but also urgency. They know how quickly the door will close. They know how easily distractions can pull you away. That is why they are reaching so strongly. They need you to know what was hidden. They need you to understand that your pain was not random. It had a reason, and now that reason is about to be revealed. But only if you stay. Only if you listen. Do you remember the times you thought you were cursed? The times when nothing worked? When opportunities slipped away from you like water? Heaven says it was not because you were cursed. It was because someone's jealousy placed chains around you. They smiled in your face, but worked against you in secret. And the one in heaven saw it all. They saw every whisper, every plan, every hidden hand that worked against you. And now they are pleading with you. Do not keep trusting blindly. Do not keep walking in darkness. Let me reveal what I saw. Beloved, pause for a moment. Do you feel that sudden chill? That rising goosebumps on your skin? That is not random. That is the spirit of your loved one reaching for you, asking you to stay open. Heaven allows this because they love you too much to remain silent. And Michael warns again, do not ignore this. Do not turn away. Do not close your ears, because if you do, you will carry regret for the rest of your life. Child, the heavens are shifting around you right now. Angels are standing in attention. They are watching you read this, waiting to see if you will listen or turn away. If you listen, they will move on your behalf. If you ignore, they will step back, their wings folding into silence. Do not make them fold their wings. Do not force heaven into silence. This is your moment, and hear this clearly. The one who has passed is not only revealing the past, they are pointing toward your future. They say, I see what is coming. I see the danger ahead. And if you do not know the truth, you will walk straight into it. Beloved, do you want to walk into danger without sight? Or do you want the light to guide your steps? The choice is yours. Heaven has already placed the lamp in your hands. All you must do is keep reading, keep receiving. Do not let go now. Before we move deeper, Archangel Michael leans in once more and whispers, My beloved, do not let this be the only time you hear heaven's voice. If you want the flow of truth to keep reaching you, stay connected. Subscribe to the stream of messages that heaven is releasing. Every time you do, another blessing is unlocked, another chain is broken. Do not live on one word when God desires to give you daily bread. Let your spirit be nourished every day. Beloved, this is not only about staying close to messages, it is about staying close to God. Because when you align with heaven, heaven aligns blessings with you. Do not let the noise of the world drown this voice. Stay close, stay connected, stay aware. Now listen carefully. The one you love says, there is something about your family, something you did not see, something they tried to hide, but it is coming to light. And I cannot rest until you know it. It will hurt, yes, but it will free you. Do you feel the heaviness in your chest? That is the truth pressing against you, waiting to be received. Do not push it away. Do not silence it. Open yourself, because what you are about to hear will shift the way you see everything. My child of light, do you realize what you are sitting in right now? You are sitting inside a moment shaped by eternity. Not everyone receives this. Not everyone is given a window this sacred. You asked for answers. You cried out for clarity. You called out when no one else heard you. And tonight, heaven finally says, enough silence. Let the truth be revealed. That is why the weight in your room feels different. That is why the air feels heavy. That is why you cannot look away. Because this is not just another message. It is the final door opening before you. Once it closes, it will not open again. The one you love is near, closer than they have been since the day they entered heaven. They say, I have been waiting for this. I have been longing for this. I have been crying out, asking God to give me one chance to speak. And now, He has allowed it. My beloved, do you understand how rare this is? The departed are not often allowed to speak. Heaven guards its mysteries closely. But tonight, for you, the guard has stepped aside. Do not waste it. Do not scroll past it. This is mercy speaking. Do you feel that chill moving across your skin? Do you sense the unseen presence around you? Do not be afraid. That is confirmation. Your spirit knows it is being touched by heaven. And the one you love whispers, please do not close your ears. Do not call this imagination. This is me. This is my voice. And if you walk away, you will never hear me again. Their plea is not born from fear. It is born from love. They want you to know what they saw. They want you to understand what they carried. They want you to receive the truth that will free you from years of confusion. My beloved, Michael's sword is raised. His voice echoes with power. Do not test heaven. Do not ignore this. You have been warned enough. How many times did you feel something and brush it aside? How many times did your spirit try to alert you, but you called it overthinking? How many times did God speak through dreams, but you woke up and dismissed them? That is why heaven is louder tonight. That is why Michael speaks with fire. Because gentle nudges were ignored. Now it is a command. Listen. The one you love is trembling as they speak. They say, I saw what no one else saw. I saw what they hid from you. I saw who they truly were when you were not around, and I need you to know it because your future depends on it. Their voice carries both love and urgency. They are desperate, but that desperation is a gift because it means you are not forgotten. It means even in eternity, you remain on their heart. That is why they fought for this moment. That is why they pleaded with God to let them speak. And God, in His mercy, allowed it, but only once. Beloved, pause. Take in the weight of this moment. Do you feel it pressing around you? That is heaven drawing near. Do you feel the tightness in your chest? That is your spirit recognizing truth. Do not ignore it. Do not dismiss it. Receive it fully, because what is being revealed now will not only explain your past, it will unlock your future. Your loved one whispers, you thought you were cursed. You thought you were unlucky. You thought God had left you. But I saw the truth. I saw the jealousy around you. I saw the envy in their eyes. I saw the words spoken against you when you were not there. They tried to stop you because they knew your future was great. And I cannot let you keep walking without knowing that. My beloved, can you imagine how different your life will feel when you finally understand why the pain came? Can you imagine the peace that will fill you when you realize it was not punishment? It was protection. That is what heaven is offering you now. The revelation that what you went through was not wasted. It was preparing you. Every tear was watering your ground. Every heartbreak was removing what could not go with you. And tonight, that truth is being placed into your hands. Michael speaks again. Child, this is your chance. Do not let distraction take this from you. Do not let your thoughts wander. Do not let doubt steal this moment. If you stay, you will walk away lighter. If you leave, you will continue carrying chains you were never meant to carry. His words are firm, yet filled with love. Heaven corrects because heaven loves. And this message is both correction and love woven together. Beloved, before we go deeper, Michael reminds you once again, if you want the doors of heaven to keep opening, do not take this word and disappear. Stay connected. Subscribe to the flow of heaven's voice. Each time you return, your spirit grows stronger, your blessings increase, and the enemy loses ground. Do not live starving for crumbs when heaven is offering you a feast. Stay close. This is not a casual suggestion. It is a spiritual strategy. Those who stay close to heaven walk with clarity. Those who drift fall into traps. Do not drift. Stay. Now the one you love speaks again. I know secrets that were hidden in your family. I know truths that were kept from you since childhood. I know the reason certain doors closed, the reason certain people left, the reason certain opportunities failed. And I cannot leave in peace until you know it too. Because your next steps depend on this knowledge. Without it, you will keep walking in circles. With it, you will step into freedom. Beloved, their voice is heavy, yet their words are sacred. This is not gossip from the grave. This is revelation from heaven. And if you open your heart, if you continue receiving, you will finally understand the patterns that followed you. You will finally break free from the cycles that repeated again and again. Heaven is ready to break them tonight, but only if you listen. Do you feel the presence growing stronger around you? That is heaven. Do you feel the goosebumps rising again? That is confirmation. Do you feel the pull in your chest? The sense that you cannot stop breathing? That is your spirit recognizing this is not a human voice. This is heaven's voice, carried through human words. Do not resist it. Lean into it, because the next line may be the one that sets you free. My beloved child, lean closer now, for heaven is not finished with you. The one you love who has crossed the veil is standing almost within reach. Their voice trembles, yet it is steady, as if eternity itself is helping them speak. They say, you think you know why things happened. You think you understand your story, but you only hold fragments. The full truth has been hidden from you, not to harm you, but because the time was not right. And now, tonight, the time is right. If you can open your heart wide enough, you will see what you could never see before. The curtain will fall away, and when it does, you will never look at your life the same again. Do you feel the atmosphere growing heavier around you? That is not your imagination. Heaven's nearness is drawing closer. The angels are standing around you, their wings forming a shield of protection because what you are about to hear is sacred. Heaven understands that truth can feel heavy, so they are here to hold you steady. That is why you feel warmth even though no one is touching you. That is why you sense a presence even though you are alone. It is heaven surrounding you, keeping you from being overwhelmed by what is being revealed. The one you love says again, I saw the hands that worked against you. I saw the words that were spoken against you. I saw the nights you sat alone crying, believing no one understood. I knew, I saw, and I wept for you. I asked God to help you, to free you, to protect you. And He did, even when you could not see it. He placed barriers in your path. He closed doors you thought you needed because behind those doors were traps meant to harm you. Tonight, you must understand what looked like rejection was protection. What looked like loss was mercy. What looked like punishment was love. My beloved, take that in. You were not abandoned. You were not cursed. You were not forgotten. You were preserved. Heaven has been keeping you, shielding you from what could have destroyed you. And the one in heaven has been watching, praying, standing for you in ways you could never imagine. That is why this moment carries such urgency. They want you to stop blaming yourself. They want you to stop questioning God. They want you to see that the path you walked was not a mistake. It was destiny unfolding in ways you could not yet understand. Michael's sword flashes again and his voice rolls with power. Do not delay. Do not turn away. This is your turning point. How many turning points have you missed, beloved? How many times did heaven try to guide you, but you hesitated? That is why the angels are intense tonight. They cannot allow you to miss this one, because this moment carries your future within it. If you receive it, you will rise. If you ignore it, you will wander. That is the weight of this moment. The one you love leans closer. Their whisper brushes your spirit like a gentle wind. You were misled. You were betrayed. And I cannot allow you to keep living without seeing the truth. I must show you who it was. I must show you why. Because only then will you be free to move forward. Without this truth, your steps will remain bound. With this truth, your wings will open. Beloved, do you feel it? That ache in your chest, that trembling in your soul. That is their voice reaching you. Do not silence it. Do not dismiss it. This is them breaking through eternity just to reach you. Do you remember the nights you felt them near? When you dreamed of them standing beside you? Those were not just dreams. Those were moments when they tried to reach you, but heaven had not yet allowed it. Tonight, permission has been given. Tonight, the silence is broken. Tonight, the words you have longed for are finally reaching you. Do not run. Do not rush. Stay here, because what comes next will touch your heart with light. Before we go deeper, Michael bends toward you and says with steady eyes, My beloved, if you desire to keep receiving heaven's voice, do not just hear this once and disappear. Stay close. Stay connected. Subscribe to the flow of heaven's voice. Each time you do, your spirit grows stronger, your blessings come quicker, and the enemy loses hold over you. Do not let this be a single spark. Let it become a fire that continues to burn. Beloved child, do you see what heaven is doing? They are not only revealing one truth, they are inviting you into a life of alignment. This is not just about tonight. This is about every tomorrow. This is about your path unfolding with clarity and strength. If you stay close, you will no longer feel the silence you once feared. You will walk daily with heaven's voice guiding you. The one you love speaks again, their words carrying strength. The truth is nearer than you think. The one who hurt you, the one who blocked you, the one who smiled at you while working against you. I saw them. I saw everything. And I am asking you, do not trust blindly anymore. Do not keep giving your heart to those who cannot honor it. Your heart is precious. Your destiny is significant. You cannot afford to walk without awareness. Let me show you what I saw. Beloved, the weight of their words is not meant to break you, but to free you. Heaven knows you cannot step into your future until you release the false ties of the past. That is why this truth is coming now. It may sting, yes, but after the sting comes healing. After the tears comes clarity. After the breaking comes rebuilding. That is heaven's way. not to destroy, but to restore. And tonight, restoration begins. And as you stand in this moment, beloved, feel what is shifting within you. Something is loosening. Something is breaking. Something is finally being released. This is not by accident. This is the result of truth entering places where silence once lived. The weight you carried for so long is beginning to lift. Not all at once, but enough for you to breathe again. Heaven is not rushing you, but it is moving you. Every word you have received is planting something deeper inside your spirit, something that will continue to grow even after this moment passes. Do not ignore that feeling. Do not push it away. This is the beginning of your freedom taking form. Stay here a little longer, my beloved. Let the present settle. Let the truth sink deeper into your soul. Because what has been revealed is not meant to fade when you walk away. It is meant to